expecting like a couple million people. Like, we might break a Twitch record. It's no big deal. Hey, first official live stream. So we're gonna chill for a bit. Vipersonic, what's up? This artwork is expensive. Yeah. Yo, plebs, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you don't get in trouble watching a stream at work. Make sure you're doing your engineering stuff. Whoa, the questions already. When did the game launch? So, we officially went worldwide 8 days ago. So, well, technically 9 days ago. Cruel, what's up, dude? Good to see ya. It's nice to see some of the Discord gang in here. Hopefully we posted in the Discord that we're live. I'm sure we did. So, Dana's on top of it. I cannot Discord message at the moment. So, now's your chance to make fun of me in Discord. I won't be able to respond. Yeah, so we officially went worldwide on June 30th, but the game had been in soft launch for 4 or so months. Still like new though. I wish I could show you guys like the list of stuff that we are wanting to put into the game. Like if I could snap my fingers and have all of what we want in the game right now, you guys would lose your minds. So many good questions. How long did it take to develop the game? Well, it's an interesting story. We have been a company for about 4.5 years now, and we originally started on sort of different type of game, more of like a real-time battler. And we worked on that game for a while, and we had it in soft launch, and it just wasn't performing very well. And we had this sort of auto battler game propped up just for fun, and we made the scary, risky decision to try that out as our game mode instead of what we had been testing, and here we are. We have RiftWars. For some context, I used to play a lot of Hearthstone Battlegrounds. That was one of my favorite games to play, but Hearthstone Battlegrounds takes a long time to like do a match if you're winning. So a lot of the inspiration behind RiftWars was games like Battlegrounds and, you know, TFT, Auto Chess, and just kind of capturing the fun of those games in a shorter session, right? So if you compare our game to other auto battlers, we are aware of them. We all play Merge Tactics and Ludus, and you know, we were really hoping that Clash Mini would release because we wanted to play it. But if you compare our game to those, we made some decisions that are different that we think set us apart. So like how you interact with our shop, being able to cycle, being able to, you know, lock in units, our logic of, you know, it's not a shared pool of cards, you have your own, and it's 1v1, like all of that is, you know, that was what we chose to do for our game because we felt it was unique and fun and kind of sets us apart. So, but that doesn't mean that's how the game will be forever. Like, I love the idea of, you know, a duos mode, a knockout kind of tournament thing. Maybe someday we'll have like 1v1v1v1, all that kind of stuff. So, Demigod, we see you. Your test has tested. Cool. And I saw that Plebs is on lunch, so that's good. Don't stream and drive, guys, or work. Yes, clans. Very excited for clans. So clans is our major focus right now. I obviously can't reveal too much about it just because we really want to make sure that when we do reveal what clans is and when it's releasing that we can stick to those promises. But it's really unique. It is also something I'm super proud of. We looked at clans and other successful games, and we think we have some really cool features for our clan system. So hold on, getting behind. So I have an Apple phone, but my friends have Androids. Is this compatible to play against them? Yes. So our game is on both iOS and Google Play, and it is cross-platform. So if you want to beat up your friends on a different device, you can totally do that. So let's see. Gluten Slayer wants a 1v1. Plebs wants to know, do we have a time frame for launch? So internally, and this is for clans, do we have a time frame for the launch of clans? Yes, internally we do, but game development is complicated, and what we want to avoid is making promises that we can't stick to. So I could tell you when our goal is of releasing clans, but it's very possible that we don't hit that goal. And so I'd rather just keep everybody guessing, stay excited. This is one of those, you got to stay to the end of the video to get the juicy part. So I can't reveal anything yet. All right, this is a test account, so I have nothing. So whoever battles with me, we'll do friendly battles, of course, so it shouldn't matter, but I don't even have any cool heroes unlocked. I'm gonna switch to Rock. I wanna use Rock when I do play. Why should I play this game? Oh, why should you play this game? Well, a couple reasons why you might want to play this game. One, if you're a fan of auto battlers at all or light strategy games, I think we have a really cool and unique experience. So One thing, our sort of target for this game was in the middle. So there's that term mid-core. If you look at a game like Ludus, so if you guys haven't heard of Ludus, it's an auto battler game that exists on iOS and Android, but it's very casual, right? So you don't really have control over where your units go. You just slam a button and you spawn units and merge them, and that's about it. And then you have games like TFT and Auto Chess, which are mind-bendingly complicated and deep. So we wanted our game to fit in the middle. So it's really easy to pick up. It's super easy to play units and just do the game, but then there's also a ton of depth. And I know we've got some hardcore players in here right now, like Demi and Plebs, that could speak to that depth. So if you want to get crazy and do some really wacky stuff, you can. So I think it's an easy game to just jump into, but there's a lot to learn and practice. So tell us what build you recommend with the current cards you have. That's a good one. So when we look at our win rates, because we are looking at data on the back end, we pretty consistently see that Fender, surprise, we have a huge target on Rock, by the way. I've got my Nerf gun out and it's pointed at Rock. We haven't made any decisions yet, but Defender is really powerful early game, of course. So is Disruptor. It's pretty easy to get Giga Shark and Land Shark out quick, and on their own, they're pretty powerful units. So getting Disruptor going, and then Striker is also proving to be pretty powerful for early game. The meta definitely shifts as people get further into the game. We see win rates for different units and factions and classes change quite a bit as you get further. But early game, Fender, Disruptor, Striker are all solid. So that's maybe what I'll be playing. But I really love just trying all kinds of different builds. I think that's the most fun part for me, is like, what wacky build can I do? So also really quick audio check, everybody. Let me know if I'm too loud, if the game's too loud, if I'm gonna do a sound effect. Let me know if that's too loud. You are sold. Hey, we sold Vipersonic on playing the game. Cool. What is the difference between heroes and units? So it's a great question. Cool, audio is good. So to answer that question, in the future, we might actually rename, we're thinking, this is a little spoiler, so I can't spoil things on clans, but I can spoil one change we're considering. We're thinking about calling all of our units heroes, and what are currently heroes leaders. So basically you have your hero Pew and hero Tempest, those are the units, and then you can assign them as your leader. We think that will clear things up a little bit more, but for the moment, heroes are, you basically equip them at any point. So before you go into a match, you can equip a hero, and each one has its own special ability that you can use during a match. So Rock, for example, every time you lose a round, you can use his ability and he spawns a boulder on your bench that you can then put on the playfield to tank damage and distract the enemies. So right now we are planning on releasing a new hero with every season. We might release more in other ways, but what we are committed to at the moment is a hero every season. So we have our next couple of heroes designed out. The next one is really interesting in the most simple way, and I can't wait to get it in. So let me catch up really quick. So Demi asks, before nerfing Rock, want to defend him by saying that he allows all players to use him as a stall method. That is true. So if any of you have played Call of Duty, this is, so I'm a game designer, so you guys know that's my role here. I'm on the design team. Call of Duty, if you've ever heard of it, it's kind of a small indie game, not super big, but they have the infamous noob tube, and a lot of people complain about the noob tube. But the cool thing about the noob tube, or the underbarrel grenade launcher, is it allows unskilled players to be a little bit competitive with more skilled players. And so it's good to have stuff like that in your game. So I think Rock is maybe our noob tube, maybe. So what's the onboarding process for new players? Is there tutorials? It's been a long time since I've played the tutorial. Plebs is an OG player. Plebs has been playing the game before it was RiftWars. Yes, there is a tutorial. It's a very short tutorial right now, and it crams a lot of information into, also, I think, there we go. The camera was moving. I think it crams a little bit too much into a short period, and so for really skilled gamers, it's probably fine, but we want this to be really broadly appealing, so we are working on new versions of the tutorial. So, Beans, super important question. Beans, you are my favorite. We appreciate you. I'm not faking when I say that stuff. So guys, as a reminder, we are a small team. We do this job because we love it. I've been working in games for 12 years now, and I honestly cannot imagine doing something else. This is my purpose, to make video games for people to enjoy and have fun playing. So everybody that's in this community right now, early, is so important because your feedback, your input is helping us make decisions. We're not going to do everything you ask us to, but we're always reading. You guys see me responding to messages up until almost midnight, and it's because I genuinely enjoy what we're doing, and I want to grow this game, I should say. We want to grow this game, and you guys can help us do that. So, do you plan to change on the board UI at all, including names on portraits, holding to check who it is eats up time? So, we don't have a dedicated UI or UX designer. I pretend to be that person here just because it's fun. But as a result, our UI and UX is not always the best. We are aware of that. We are always working on improving it. So we did with the recent update to the game 4 days ago, I think, you can now tap and hold units in your tray to see what they do. And then you can tap the hero that your opponent has and see what it does. But we want to speed things up, make things like really easy to interact with. It's way more complicated than you would imagine. I wish I could tell you it's a lot. There's a great question, lordpma. So if you don't unlock Attack Bird in the season pass, can you still get him after the season? Yes. So in the season pass, we have the seasonal hero. And so in the free pass, because we care about our free-to-play players, I promise we do, you unlock Attack Bird at tier 30. So that's the final reward. Obviously, it's a big deal, so you should work hard, work to get it. However, we understand that not everybody has the time to complete the pass, or maybe you join the season late and you don't have the time. So what happens is when a season ends, that season's hero rotates into our economy. So what that means, our economy is anytime you open a card pack, anything that's in the economy can be unlocked. So Attack Bird at the end of this season will roll into the economy, and every time you open a card pack from anywhere in the game, you have a chance of unlocking Attack Bird. So that's the same for any of the other heroes as well. So we had 2 heroes prior to season 1, which is Plasma Bot and Buzzkill. Both of those can be unlocked in the just normal economy right now. So don't stress too much if you miss one. Jax, what's up? Can I do the heart thing? Got it, there we go. Is that Shroud? Is Shroud here? Just kidding. All right, let's see. It's hard to find dedicated devs nowadays. Seems like the community's active. Yep, it's a good community so far. We've got some awesome people. I'm very grateful. We are very grateful. I gotta say, the whole team. This is a lot of love and passion in this game. A lot of people that care a lot about what we're doing, so. Any information on the CC program? A few of us here are uploading content, but not really sure what the CC program is about. So yes, I don't have information to share at the moment, but we have Dana who's handling all of our Reflection social stuff and spinning up all of the ideas on Content Creator. So we are super stoked to have her on board. We know that she's gonna absolutely crush it. She just needs a little bit of time to get dug in and build all this stuff out. So we understand how important content creators are to many games. I, as just a note, spend most of my time watching streamers and stuff on YouTube. I don't really watch TV. And so we want to support the people that are excited to make content for this game. So we are thinking about that constantly. In fact, I would guess Dana's thinking about that up until the moment she goes to sleep every night. So we got you, but I don't have anything to share at the moment. So, beans. This is good. This is way more questions than I was expecting, guys. This is great. Keep them coming. Just don't ask me anything crazy. What's the meaning of life and how to do complicated math, because I'm terrible at math. Are you going to add more progression in ranked? Because at the moment you get to 6,500 and there's no rewards. Yes. So the current ladder is what I would call placeholder. So a really complicated thing with a mobile PvP game is getting enough people in early so that you have what's called liquidity. So liquidity is just the term for, do you have enough people to support your multiplayer game, right? The current ladder is really condensed so that we make sure there's enough people near each other to play each other, right? We really don't want everyone playing against the bot. That's not the most fun experience. So I today legitimately was working on a new design for our ladder. Again, I can't reveal any of that, but really consider our game V1. We could have stayed in soft launch a lot longer, but we just didn't see the reason to. We think we have a really solid foundation for a game and we wanted to get it out. And it's almost like, I don't want to call it early access because it's not, but like we're still in a spot where people can help influence the design and give us really good feedback. So yes, we are also thinking about continued rewards as you get further into ranks, and then end of season rewards. Obviously, if you finish first place in Obsidian, you're a beast and you should get some cool reward. And hey, so should everybody that finished in higher ranks. So hopefully that answers your question. Beans, who we appreciate. I do like you, Beans, promise. All right, once a new season starts, this is from Sleepy. Once a new season starts and you're past 4,500 trophies, are you able to get the one-time rewards again? So I think I understand your question. So the answer is yes. So the way our ladder works right now is when you hit elite ranks, you are now in the part of our game that resets each season. So if you're in standard ranks, you are locked in. You could sit wherever you are for 100 seasons. Your rank will never change. Once you're in elite ranks though, if you progress all the way into Obsidian, at the end of the season, you will get put back to the beginning of elite. So everybody that's there, it doesn't matter where you finish, everybody that's in elite rank starts at the beginning of elite rank. You can then earn all of those elite rank rewards again, so you could do that every season. That is definitely how it works at the moment. And it looks like Plebs answered the question for me. I could have just read chat faster. Can you show me how to play the game? Yes. So we've been doing this for about 20 minutes, which is about 19 minutes longer than I thought we would. So let's play some games. I think I need to share out my friend code. So I'm gonna give everyone a sec and I'll type in 766-810, I'm not typing, 766-81053. So Demi wants to know what our current matchmaking system is. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, matchmaking is really complicated, or it can be. Ours at the moment is super simple. So basically, we just look for a player near your battle points. That's what we call our trophies. We can call them trophies. I don't really care what we call them. If everybody wants to call them trophies, they're trophies. But we basically look at your battle points and we try to find a player near you. If we can't find a player near you within 2 seconds or whatever it is, I don't know the exact number, we grow that out up to a certain point. If we cannot find anyone after we've expanded that search far enough, that is when you will match with a bot at the moment. But like I said, that is just because we're still growing. We need to get more players in the game. Also, for you high-ranked players, there are just less high-ranked players. You guys are absolute monsters. And so there just aren't enough people that the game can find for you. But we are working on that. Cool. So hopefully we've got some friend invites. Yes. Let's get these accepted, and then we're gonna do some battles here. That's my message that we're live on Twitch. Great. All right, so first person to send me a friendly battle invite gets the first battle, and we're gonna show Viper here how to play the game, and I'm gonna try to not embarrass myself. We'll see what happens. Come on, who's first? I'm ready, I'm waiting. Collect some rewards here, never hurts. All right, no, something happened. We almost had a battle. Anybody? Does the rank season end soon? So our current season is running for another 17 days and 22 hours. So if you were to join the game now, you'd have just over 2 weeks. There we go. And how long is each season? 28 days at the moment. So to Monday is the goal. All right, so Sleepy has set up a copy square Plasmabot hero, which I'm not loving. So let's start off with some ranged AoE in the back. Oh, I'm scared of Plasmabot hero. What do we want to go with here? I think let's get a sledger on board. Look at us go. So copy. Units on these squares spawn copies of themselves every 5 seconds after attacking. So we're playing a match with a modifier. I think most everyone here knows about modifiers, but they just put a spin on the rules. So copy square, what I really want to focus on is attack speed. So good. I want to get you going, and then I think just for now, so I don't not fill in a team spot, we'll get Bomber. So Sleepy has linked Giga Shark with Bomber, which is a little bit scary, but because I've got the Tempest in the back, Tempest is gonna start copying. So we also got a GigaShark copy. So this is good. We got this. Good. Still learning. That's okay, Sleepy. I'm still learning as well. We'll learn together. So I don't have any factions or classes online right now. So we need to get something going. I guess we can get Defender. I kind of want to keep Bomber actually copying. Oh, I think our game's easy to learn. It can get complicated, but it's easy to at least start playing. So just throw some units on the board. And Dax is asking, are you guys thinking about clan wars? Absolutely. So that is another big thing that we are actively working on. I think we have some really cool ideas. Hold on, I need to pay attention for just a sec here. So I'm gonna get, this is my hero ability. So I'm gonna try to draw these GigaShark over to my boulder here to tank. We also have Aggressor online, which is increased damage, and then we have 3 of 4 Defender. I'm gonna move these guys up, but keep my same composition for our setup. But yes, Clan Wars. Working on it actively. I'm also very excited about what we've put together. We have looked at a lot of other games and how they handle Clan Wars, and we wanted to try to do something different and unique and interesting that isn't just playing ladder, right? Most games, Clan Wars is just play more of the regular game, and we kind of think that's boring, so we don't want to do that. But I can't tell you anymore. Holy moly. You know what? We're gonna do a slight pivot. We're gonna double up on attack speed for Plasma Bot. Let's get Bomber. So we don't have a boulder now though, so we need to be careful. Papa Jums. Everyone, Papa Jums is legitimately top ranked player in the game right now. We see you, Papa. I check our leaderboards often and I see you up there. Last time I checked, you were at 1K battle points. Where are you at now? Probably 100K. I'm scared of Papa. Sleepy, GG. That was a very good game. Let's give him a clap. So that was a pretty solid match. That was fun. The copy square is really interesting. Jeez, 12K. That's insane, dude. You're a beast. Well, thank you for getting #1 spot. Massive. Gizmo, what's up? Good to see you. We're chilling. So I played Sleepy. So what I'm going to try to do is, just to be fair, here we go. So we're gonna do Lord. You guys pick the modifier, send me an invite to a friendly battle. Try to let other people have a chance. So if I get multiple invites from the same person, having just played them, I'll reject so that we give other people a chance. Oh man, we're playing Chaos. I'm not smart enough for this one, you guys. Get Rock out, because Rock is OP. And then I have found a fun way to do Chaos is this. Buy every unit you have energy for. Don't think about your build, just fill every spot that you can. So the way the Chaos modifier works is there's no team size limit. So usually the team size limit is 6, Chaos has no limit. So you could fill, in theory, the entire board. Insane. So we have 7 energy. So we're gonna go with POW and we're gonna go with Charger. Like I said, all I'm focused on is buying a unit every single chance I can. That's it. Wants to know why we've decided to stream during one of the World Cup matches. I don't know. This was the right time for us to stream. I'm sorry. Soccer for some people. 12K is nuts, dude. That's some mega playing right there. Vibes at 320. Hey, it's a start though. So we have 4. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get GigaShark. No, we're gonna do Tempest in the back. Bomber. So the only thing we are thinking about is just placement. So we want our ranged guys in the back. We don't have this online, so it doesn't matter. RiftWars went from 50K to 100K downloads. Wow. Congrats to us. Look at Lord too, just turning it around. Also, Lord has not used Buzzkill's hero at all, and I'm kind of terrified of that. So let's do this. We're gonna totally shake this up if I can move things fast enough. Come on. So we're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna play, and then I guess upgrade you. So I wanted to move that back a little bit further, but soccer is less than RiftWars. Thanks, Pledges. Soccer is cool too. I don't really watch sports, but my wife has been every night sitting on the couch and catching up on the games with like highlights, YouTube, and I've been watching, so it's kind of fun. Yo, Lord, GG. You just shut me down. That was from I'm feeling confident to just totally busted. So here, give him a clap. So that's chaos modifier. Chaos is legitimately chaos. That's why it's called chaos. So that is a modifier that you unlock much later in the game because it can really break your head. So, all right. Oh, I had no chance. Is there any plan to add Ukrainian localization to the game? Yes. So when we launched globally, we started with a limited amount of localization, but we are currently, in fact, who handles that had some meetings yesterday about localization. So we were looking at Japan and China, Ukraine, all of those other places. The tricky thing is just doing it right. We don't want to localize the game and look like a bunch of dum-dums because we don't understand the language. Also getting characters to fit. When you design a game really in one language and you switch to another language, you can break a lot of stuff. So it just takes a little bit of time, but we are working on it. We want to support as many languages as possible. So you eventually. Who's next? Let's do one more. So the goal was to do about a half hour. I'm gonna reject this battle for now because that's Reflection James. So does anybody else that's not a developer want to do a quick battle? And then we'll start to wrap things up. And I can answer any last questions, but our goal is to do this every Thursday as we think people are having fun. And I think at some point throw up a stream on the weekend or just to get more people so you're not at work or having to watch while you're slamming a sandwich into your face. So come on, Beans, let's do it. Show me how to play the game. Let's get one more in. Someone pick a fun modifier, send me a request. Come on. Don't make me play the cricket. We have, on my stream deck, I can play a cricket noise. I don't want to have to. I had to use it this whole time. Come on, Beans. Get in here. Let's do a fight. Takes all the beans. Come on. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. How do you join? Here, just add me as a friend. You can add me right here. Here's my friend code. Type it one more time too if you want to copy paste it. So add me as a friend. Whatever modifier you want. We'll do this. Here we go. All right, Beans. We got this. This is going to be good. Look at Beans. 6,095. All right, here we go. This is it. If Beans beats me, I have to go. Stream's over. The account. Demi, I'm not getting your invite. I don't know why. My bad, dude. You got Beans' invite. Demi, maybe we can stick around for one more. I'll send you an invite. We'll see if it goes through. If not, we'll. I gotta go back to my desk and figure out what the heck's wrong with the game. So, all right, Beans. What are we playing? So, recycle modifier. Oh, so watch my strategy here. So I'm gonna buy the most expensive unit. Then I'm gonna buy rock. Then I'm gonna sell that unit. Buy, sell. Triple star rock on the rip. Beans already got the. It's done. Game's over. Beans got Skeeter right away. All right, here we go. I can recover from this though. I think I can. Do this. Buy. Oh, come on. I gotta go faster than this. Nope, not fast enough. I'm playing on a computer right now and mouse is not the best. So it's GG. Oh man. Maybe it's GG. Sell. Faster. This. Come on. All right. There are a couple of stars and it's just gonna get bigger. So Beans got the strategy. Is there a way to counter this? I honestly don't know. Could be a problem, guys. I think we're gonna have to nerf Beans. If I can get, if I can get lucky with the attacks, I don't think I'm getting there though. Come on, keep going. I was gonna say, if I can get enough attack now on the Charger, because Charger does 3x damage on the attack, so close. We're only taking 1 damage at a time, so I'm not giving up. Let's do this. We're going. I'm gonna speed up dramatically. Here we go. We're going. Come on. Rock back out there. Just pop these out just cuz. All right, let's see what we can do. If we can just get this Skeeter down. Hey, there we go. So I'm gonna get Attack Bird out and then I don't wanna go all in on Charger. So now we gotta do this. We gotta sell, help, I don't really care though, sell. It's our timer, don't wanna run out of time. Just put these back, boulders out, we got our team. All right, here we go. So we've got a linked Skeeter now. Skeeter's done, come on. Oh, with the link, so close. I'm gonna do this. I just want as many buffs as I can manage. Let's get my boulder out. This could save me. Helps when your team is full too, because then you can just do this. See, look at me go now. Give you health. All right, let's see what we got. Never seen a company. And That Breacher online? My guy. It's the longest match ever too. All right, well, with Breacher online, what do we do? So, do is this. Although, you're probably stream sniping now, so that's not fair. Don't screen peek, dude. Beans, close your eyes for the rest of this match. Don't look. Come on, I gotta go faster than this. This is not working. Come on, please. All right, so the rock tanks. GG, dude. Listen though, close. Want O Beans a battle pass? I might have seen some conversation in the Discord about one named Demigod Beans battle pass. GG, dude, that was fun. Really fun. Guys, you didn't get to play. Plebs, I saw you just sent me an invite. Plebs, I know that's you because you're the only player in our game with a face for a name. But I have to get back to work. I do have a job to do because every minute I'm not streaming is a minute that I'm not working on our game, which eventually you guys will get mad at us for. So we are going to wrap up the stream. I hope you all had a good time. Thanks for hanging out with us. We will be here next Thursday, I believe, at the same time. It could shift depending on how things go, but we'll try to keep it consistent. I know that's important. Thanks everybody for all the great questions, and I will literally be in front of my desk in 2 minutes. So if you want to say hi in the Discord, you can. All right, that is our stream. Thanks for coming to the first RiftWars stream ever. You were first. All right, peace.